Aloha and welcome to Paradise Hawaiian Style. Hey guys, before we get started, please like, follow, help me build this channel so we can have lots of exciting adventures together. Today we are at the Steve McGarrett house, or where the exteriors were shot for Hawaii Five-0, Steve McGarrett's house and the reboot of Hawaii Five-0. A lot of great shots, a lot of great scenes played right in this patio, this lanai area, this garden behind me, as well as the surrounding area. So join me today. Let's have an adventure. Stay tuned. Start off our adventure today, one of the parks off of the busy Kalaniʻanaʻi Highway. Cute little spot. Not necessarily a beach for swimming at, but just a nice space to see. Let's go check it out. There's this little park off the side of the freeway. Usually this parking lot is much more crowded. A lot of people come here, stop here, have lunch and stuff. It's a great little park. But it's not too much of a park for going to the water or going into the ocean, as much as it's just a nice little beach park. And I discovered many years ago, walking along the beach over here on the side, we can discover some beautiful houses and some film locations. So we will check that all out now. Off in the distance there, Moanalua Bay, you can see the parasailers. We did another video on Coco Marina, and that's where a lot of those water sport companies are based at, and then they take them out there and have a lot of fun adventures in the bay. Beautiful coastline here. Behind that little mound there is world famous Hanauma Bay. Go there one of these days. And then behind those trees is another taller mountain called Coco Head. Haven't been on this walk in a little while. If it's high tide, it might be a little difficult to navigate, but let's see what's happening. Alright guys, not looking too bad. I've actually seen it worse. See, it's not the prettiest beach in the world. And you can see they had a lot of problem with seaweed. It's a type of seaweed that grows and flourishes in this bay that's not native to the area. And consequently, it has just really gotten out of control and has become invasive. And there's times where this shoreline is just covered in this seaweed. And so I've seen it a lot worse. This isn't too bad. But let's walk along the bend there and see how far we can go. Looks like it's medium tide, not too bad. Check it out. Some interesting homes along the shoreline here. A lot more shoreline erosion over here than I remember, but not too bad. We can't traverse it. It'll ever be a problem for these fancy homes over here. The squeaking is my slippers. Brought my beach slippers with me today because I thought this might be the issue. There's a beautiful home here. Steps from the shoreline that's getting smaller and smaller all the time. I don't know. It is what it is. Now I got to navigate under this tree here. Let's see if we can do it real fast. Aha, we made it. Another house. But like I said, it's been a while since I've been on this walk before. And it didn't have to wade through so much water last time I did it. And you can see by the trees that it's not just natural erosion or high tide, low tide. It's the shoreline is changing. This tree, this beautiful tree, is going to end up in the water soon. I sort of have to time my walking in between waves. Just want to go to further till we see the house I wanted to show you guys. It's the house where they filmed the exterior shots of Steve McGarrett's house. Let's do a little quick side view there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Good thing I'm wearing shorts. Maybe I should have worn even shorter shorts. And you actually have to wear slippers or some sort of reef shoes because there's just too many rocks. This is what I'm dealing with, guys. See what I'm walking through? This little backyard there. I used to enjoy these walks. This was a great way to see some beautiful houses that you don't normally get to see. But this situation's making it harder and harder. Here's a great one here. Look at that. Super 90s. Super 90s. Problem with glass walls is you can see through them. They're beautiful, but if you don't clean them all the time, they get that sea spray, get all foggy. If I remember, this is like a church. All right, I think we're almost there. Yep, this is it. This is the spot. Hopefully I'll be able to find the scene I can show you. Pictures of it. The very last episode, Steve and Dano are sitting right there saying their goodbyes. But this is the spot. Let me see if I can find that footage and I will put it in right here. Not a super swimming spot, but very much you can tell that this was the house. And this is the backyard from Steve McGarrett to the McGarrett household on the reboot of Hawaii Five-0. Yeah, this is it. It's increasingly difficult to get to, but they did a lot of filming here, a lot of great shots. If you watch the show, this place should look very recognizable. And this is the ocean here. I think there was a great shot of Steve coming out of the water after swimming here. Although I don't think this is an area suitable for swimming, but they made it look like he was getting his exercise right here. Can't go any further than that over there. I did that a while ago and that was bad then, but it's even worse now. I think there was a scene where they sat in those actual chairs having their beers. They were going to bury their some hidden money they had right here in the backyard. Several different luau's, parties and stuff here. And of course that ending scene. All right, guys, we're going to head back, but as you can see, the water is getting higher and higher, but we're going to brave it. All the adventures just for you. Wet feet, sandy feet. Let's do it. All right, guys, we're at the church right next door to the Hawaii Five-0 house. Trying to dry myself off a little bit here. Calvary by the Lutheran Sea. remember some customers of ours were actually pastors out here. Beautiful church, beautiful setting here, beautiful spot for weddings, parties, celebrations of life, all kinds of fun stuff. Beautiful spot. Beautiful spot. So you can see Coco Head Crater, the Hanama Bay, off in the distance there. So we make our way back. Great shots of Coco Head and the bay. Some parasailing off in the distance. Actually, maybe the tide has gone down a little bit because, well, maybe I spoke too soon. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. That's all right. Just gotta time it right. Just have to time it right, that's all. Bay has a lot of coral reefs around it, so it really kind of protects this area. They only can do so much. Move fast while the waves have receded there. Birds on the water hunting for fish. Should have worn shorts that were a little bit shorter. And that's something you don't see very often. A chimney. Do you see that chimney there? That just goes to show you maybe when the part of this house was built. I think they had some extensions on it, but obviously this house was built a long time ago because of the brick, and then also because of the chimney. Now they've redone it, no doubt, but still, you don't need a fireplace in Hawaii. But some of the first houses that were built, it was just a natural to put a fireplace in, so they did it, right? Not thinking you really don't need it here. Little breakwater thing here to prevent some erosion. Really understood how those things worked, but it must work. And we're not too far away from where we started. You can see the drainage ditch here. Stagnant water comes down from the hills when it rains. And all the coconuts. The ambient sounds of the ocean and my squeaky slippers. And we are headed back to the park in dry land. It's actually kind of a cute park, and there's some cute spaces over here. We'll walk around the edge and check it out. Dog getting his exercise in the water over there, which is always a good thing. Some beautiful houses along here. Never really walked along this shoreline. It's still kind of cool. People fishing, doing different stuff here. That's the area we just came from. Some beautiful shower trees over here. Heading back to the car. Alright guys, we're done, we're pooped, we're back at the car. One more pan of the area. I'm gonna get on the highway before all the late afternoon traffic starts. Alright guys, thanks for joining us on our adventure today. Hope you had fun. Please watch, follow, comment, help me build this channel. I really appreciate it. And until next time, aloha!